Most people think living longer requires extreme diets, expensive supplements, or spending hours every day obsessed with health. But what shocked me after researching some of the world's top longevity experts is that many of them follow surprisingly simple morning habits, and the entire routine takes less than 10 minutes. Not 1 hour. Not a complicated biohacking ritual. Just a few intentional habits done consistently every morning. And according to many experts who study aging, these small actions may influence your energy, stress levels, metabolism, brain health, and even how well your body ages over time. The problem is that most people start their mornings in the worst possible way. They wake up stressed, grab their phone immediately, load their brain with notifications, rush into the day already anxious and mentally overloaded. Before their body even fully wakes up, their nervous system is already under pressure. Longevity experts often do the opposite. Instead of shocking the brain with stress and stimulation, they focus on calming the nervous system and activating the body naturally. Because how you start your morning affects everything that follows after it. The first habit is incredibly simple: light exposure. Many longevity researchers and health experts try to get natural sunlight into their eyes within the first few minutes of waking up. Not staring directly at the sun, just stepping outside or near a bright window. This helps regulate the body's circadian rhythm, which controls energy, hormones, sleep quality, and recovery. Most people don't realize how disconnected they've become from natural light cycles. They spend all day indoors under artificial lighting, then stare at bright screens late into the night. Over time, the body's internal clock becomes confused. That confusion affects sleep, mood, focus, and energy levels. Morning sunlight helps signal to the brain that it's time to wake up naturally. It also supports healthier melatonin production later at night, which improves sleep quality over time. And the crazy part is that this habit takes less than 2 minutes. The second thing many longevity experts prioritize is hydration. After sleeping for hours, the body naturally becomes dehydrated. Yet most people wake up and immediately drink caffeine instead of water. Experts often start the morning by drinking a large glass of water first because hydration affects energy, focus, digestion, circulation, and even mental clarity. Some people add minerals or electrolytes, but the main point is simple: your body functions better when it's properly hydrated. And honestly, many people walk around exhausted every day without realizing mild dehydration is part of the problem. Then comes something that surprises a lot of people: movement. Not intense workouts. Not exhausting cardio. Just movement. Many experts who study longevity consistently emphasize walking, stretching, mobility exercises, or light activity early in the morning. The goal isn't destroying the body before breakfast. The goal is waking the body up gently and improving circulation. Human beings were designed to move. But modern life keeps people sitting for most of the day. Sitting while working, sitting while eating, sitting while scrolling. Over time, the body becomes stiff, sluggish, and low energy because movement has disappeared from daily life. Even a few minutes of movement in the morning can improve blood flow, posture, mood, and alertness. And perhaps most importantly, it signals to the body that the day has started. Another habit many longevity experts use is avoiding immediate digital overload. This may be one of the hardest habits for modern people. Most individuals wake up and instantly consume stress. Emails, news, social media, notifications, arguments, comparison. Their brain enters survival mode before they even get out of bed. Longevity experts often protect the first few minutes of the morning from that chaos. Why? Because stress ages the body. Chronic stress affects hormones, inflammation, sleep, heart health, focus, and even immune function. The body cannot thrive when the nervous system constantly feels threatened. That's why many experts spend the first few minutes of the day in silence, breathing deeply, journaling, meditating, or simply allowing their brain to wake up peacefully. And no, this doesn't mean you need to become some perfect spiritual monk. It simply means your brain needs space before the world starts demanding things from you. One of the most interesting things researchers have discovered about long-living populations is that many of them don't live with constant urgency. Their lifestyles include slower mornings, movement, community, purpose, and lower stress environments. Modern culture often celebrates non-stop hustle and exhaustion, but many longevity experts believe chronic stress may age people faster than they realize. Another important part of the 10-minute morning routine is breathing. This sounds too simple to matter, but controlled breathing has a direct effect on the nervous system. Slow, deep breathing can reduce stress responses, calm the heart rate, and help the body shift into a more balanced state. The reason this matters is because many people wake up already anxious. Their mind instantly jumps into overthinking, pressure, and future worries. But intentional breathing helps interrupt that cycle before it controls the rest of the day. And perhaps the biggest lesson from longevity experts is this: consistency matters more than intensity. People often destroy themselves trying extreme routines they can't maintain. They become obsessed for 2 weeks, then quit completely. But health is not built through short periods of perfection. It's built through habits repeated over years. That's why simple routines matter so much. Because simple habits are sustainable. A 10-minute morning routine may not sound revolutionary, but repeated every single day for years, it can completely change your energy, stress levels, sleep quality, and long-term health. Another surprising thing many longevity experts avoid in the morning is excessive sugar. Instead of starting the day with ultra-processed foods that spike blood sugar and create energy crashes later, many focus on stable energy. Because unstable blood sugar affects more than hunger. And modern breakfasts are often designed for stimulation, not health. Sugary cereals, pastries, sweet drinks, processed snacks. They create temporary pleasure followed by crashes that leave people tired again only hours later. Experts studying aging often focus on reducing unnecessary stress on the body, and blood sugar instability is part of that conversation. But here's the most important thing I discovered while researching these routines: longevity isn't only about living longer. It's about feeling better while you live. What's the point of adding years to life if those years are filled with exhaustion, stress, inflammation, and poor health? The people who age well often protect the basics obsessively: sleep, movement, hydration, stress management, nutrition, purpose, human connection. Not because these things are trendy, but because the body responds powerfully to repeated daily habits. And honestly, that may be why so many people struggle with health today. They search for complicated solutions while ignoring the fundamentals completely. But many longevity experts follow routines that look surprisingly ordinary. Simple things repeated consistently over time. And maybe that's the real secret most people overlook. The body doesn't usually need more extremes. It needs more balance. Because aging well is rarely about one massive decision. It's usually the result of thousands of small daily choices quietly shaping your future health year after year. And sometimes, those changes begin with just 10 intentional minutes every morning.